Hey guys, welcome to this session. Our topic is soil, and in our past video we discussed the various soil properties. We saw the soil physical properties, then we discussed about the soil chemical properties, then we finished up with the soil biological properties. So today let's see the soil profile. Uh, by starting, we'll start with the concept of soil profile. What do you mean when you say soil profile? Soil profile, this is basically is the vertical arrangement of the different layers of the soil from the surface to the bedrock. So it's just the arrangement of various layers that are there of the soil from just the surface of the bedrock, that means to the bottom or just into the inner core of the earth. Now each layer is called the stratum or the horizon. So all these layers that are there from the surface to the bedrock, all these layers are the ones that are called the horizon or just stratum. Now, a soil which shows such layers is what we call a stratified soil. So it's that kind of a soil that has plenty of layers. Now, a soil profile is usually studied to a depth of 3 to 5 feet. So these are just the measurements or just see how this soil profile is obtained, or how we can view and study the soil profiling, or just meaning how the arrangement of various layers of the soil can be studied. That means from the 3 to 5 feet. Moving on. Let's see the soil profile and its various characteristics. Now, soil horizons or just these soil layers, they define a number of easy seen soil properties such as the color, texture, structure, and the thickness. So you can differ the various layers that are there within the soil by simply describing and differentiating them according to their color, texture, structure, or thickness. Other properties, they can be not very visible, or they can be less visible. Properties such as the chemical and the mineral content, the constituents of the soil, and the reaction required. All these require the special laboratory tests. Now, these properties are used to define the types of soil horizons. Now, the differences are developed from the interaction of such soil forming factors such as the parent material, the slope, native vegetation, weathering, and climate. So, the various differences that are there are just due to the factors of the soil formation. Moving on, let's see the soil horizons, or typically the soil layers. Now, there are three primary soil horizons called the master horizons. These are A, B, and C. Now, from these, they are part of a system for naming soil horizons or layers in which each layer is identified by a code simply as O, A, E, B, C, and R. Now we'll start with the first one. So these layers are arranged from the top or just from the surface to the bedrock. So according to the pods, the O to be the first horizon or the layer, then R will be the last one, that is the bedrock. Now start uh, seeing the O horizon. The horizon, this is an organic layer made up of particularly decayed plant and the animal debris. So this is just a layer that contains all the organic compounds. Now it generally occurs in undisturbed soil such as in the forest. So you can simply see this layer when you observe within the forest. Now, the secondary layer, that is the A horizon, this is often referred to as the topsoil, and is the surface layer where organic materials or matter accumulates. Over time, this layer loses the clay, iron, and other materials because of the leaching. Now, the movement of these various organic matter, chemical substances, and the mineral particles from the upper horizons of soil to the lower horizons by the downward movement of the water is what we call the elevation. Now, a horizon provides the base environment for the growth of plant roots, microorganisms, and other life. Moving on, let's see the third horizon, that is the E horizon. This is the zone of the greatest elevation because the clay chemicals and the organic matter are rich. The color of this E horizon is very light. This horizon usually occurs in sandy forest soils with the high amounts of rainfall. Uh, the fourth horizon is the B horizon. This is often referred to as the subsoil. It is often called the zone of accumulation because the chemicals reached from the A to E horizons, they accumulate here. So the accumulation of various organic matter, the chemical substances, and the mineral particles in the lower horizons of the soil from the upper horizons as a result of downward movement of water is what we call the eluviation. So from there you can differentiate between the terms as we have seen there, eluviation, and the other one which we've seen before. Moving on. So the B horizon has a less organic matter and a more clay than the A horizon. Together, the A, E, and the B horizons are the ones that are known as the slump. This is where just the most of the plant roots they grow. The fifth horizon is the C horizon. The C horizon is what we call the substratum. It lacks the properties of A and B horizons because it is influenced less by the soil forming processes. Uh, it is usually the parent material of the soil, the other ones that forms this zone. And the last not least, the R zone. Uh, this is the underlying bedrock, such as the limestone, sandstone, or graphite. So it's the one that is found beneath the C zone. So from all these zones, you can see them here just being illustrated from the O zone to the R zone. So O, as we said, is a humus or organic. Then there is A, that is a topsoil. Then E, eluviated horizon. B, that is subsoil. C, that is the parent material, and R, that is the bedrock. So in a brief, we can say that in all horizon, the surface filter, so they particularly decompose the organic matter. Then in a horizon, topsoil, that is humans, living creatures, and inorganic materials are the ones that are found here, or minerals. Then E is the zone of leaching, the materials move downward. B zone, which is this one, the subsoil, is contains the iron, aluminum, uh, uh, various compounds are the ones that are accumulated in the clay dished down from A and E horizons, and the C horizon is weathered parent material. So here, partial breakdown of the inorganic minerals, and the last zone, that is R, that is only the bedrock. So basically, guys, thank you for listening. I will discuss the soil profile. We've seen the meaning of the soil profile, that is the arrangement of the various layers from the surface to uh, the bedrock. Then we've seen the various characteristics of this soil profile. Then we've later discussed the various horizons or just layers that are there within the soil. Thank you.